Guys, what's up? It's Mark. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing great. So check this out. Behind me is a 2013 Toyota Tacoma, boom, SR5. This is the one I did a short video clip on. Didn't get all the way doing the full thing. So long story short, here it is. Got it all mechanically straight. Got it detailed, get a few other things on it, and here we are. So I'm gonna do a short, quick video on it to see how you guys like it. Hopefully you can, this will shed some light on the builds that you're currently doing. If you have a bone stock Tacoma and you're planning on putting a set of nice wheels and tires on it, what I did and what I have is here. Will it work for you? Hopefully it will. If you have any questions, you can always comment below or hit me up directly. A subscriber messaged me and asked, he said, Mark, what do you guys do as far as, you know, when you get the trucks in, you just throw them around the lot? No. So here's the deal. I'll give a little background on me, guys. I buy all my own vehicles with my hard-earned money that I worked my balls off for. With that said, I pick and choose every single vehicle that I buy down to the science. I buy them right to sell them right, based on the money that I have to put into them. I can't really decide on what trades I'm going to get in, obviously, because there's trade-ins. But my own vehicles, though, the ones that I choose and pick, I really try to decide precisely on what I'm buying. That way I can put the correct money mechanically and cosmetically into them to make them look nice, represent a good product, and sell them right. Basically, which is the same reason why you're looking to buy a truck or car or whatever. So with that said, this and all my other videos are the products that I release to, you know, kind of put out there as my art piece, so to speak. Now, some of them are not the greatest art piece in the world, but, you know, it is what it is. And I love what I do. I love the vehicles that I have, and I have a passion for it. So like I said, on with the video, guys. This is a 2013 Toyota Tacoma SR5 4.0 liter V6. They're a kick-ass truck, guys. They really are. They're fun to drive. They're nimble. They're short. They're very aggressive looking. I like them a lot. This one has a Tuff Country suspension lift on. It's more or less like a leveling kit, believe it or not. A little spacer right up here, okay? It's got upper Tuff Country control arms, which I did put brand new bushings, upper bushings in this truck, because it failed inspection for upper control arm bushings. They said, oh, it turns right and it's sagging a little bit. I said, all right, no sweat. I didn't spare, like, here's back to the subject again. I didn't spare a single cent on going forth to put that money into it, because I don't want to sell a vehicle and all of a sudden it drives down the road and something crazy happens mechanically and they crash, and you kind of get a guilty conscience going on with that. So like I said, I got a new upper control arms in it. That's the only thing I failed inspection for. I ordered them directly through Tuff Country, okay? This is right here, guys. This is a nice set of Hostile Sprockets, okay? These are a 20 by 12 Hostile Sprocket chrome wheel. Super nice looking wheel. They have a nice, all the Hostile wheels, I believe, they're engraved or recessed into the actual lip of the wheel. This is sitting on a 33 1250 20-inch mud terrain tire. And it's a pretty aggressive stance. It does rub a little bit on the full turn, probably after 95%, it does rub a little bit. We had to trim a little bit right here. Actually, the cool guy this was a trade-in, believe it or not. Yeah, I took really good care of it. It rubs a little bit. So on the back, obviously you're gonna have no clearance issues whatsoever because it's a back wheel. These come factory, I believe, sure, Bilstein Shocks. Yeah, Bilstein factory Tacoma shocks. Boom! Really nice setup. No rust underneath. It's got surface rust, if that, but there's nothing compromising at all. The composite famous Tacoma bed is always kick-ass. Really cool. You get your spots right here. You get your AC outlet right there to plug your hair dryers in or whatever you want to plug in. You get your another spot to hide your crack pipes. I know you guys like when I say that, like, don't get offended. You can hide whatever you want in those little things. Hide your dildos, your crack pipes. I don't know. Whatever you guys are into. I don't care. It's none of my business. That's all you. The truck does run and drive great. It drives amazing, believe it or not. And it's really cool because you can, with minimal money, you can get this aggressive look, well, besides the wheels and tires, but you know, a couple $100 for a leveling kit and all that stuff like that, you get an aggressive looking Tacoma with, you know, the big truck kind of stance and stuff like that. So it's a win-win situation. Weathertech floor mats, like factory fitted Weathertech floor mats, super nice and rugged, all brand new looking. The inside's immaculate. Small little stain right there. Why didn't my detail guy get that out? I'm gonna go have a word with this guy. Anyways, truck's in great shape. Interior, no rips in the seat. Let's go to the driver's side. It's got backup camera incorporated into the mirror. I'm gonna show you guys. I love the way the Tacomas have the hood scoop. They're so aggressive. It's not actually functional, but it does look cool. I'm gonna show you guys the engine here. Check it out. Here's the driver's seat. No rips, nothing like that. Let's go to the back seat. You guys are probably not interested in that and stuff like that. Gas flap, boom, no E85 in there. Right there, the mats, the back seat, cool. Okay, moving on to the interior. You guys are probably really tuned into what's inside this Tacoma. I've done a few videos before, so check out my previous videos. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Let's look at the steering wheel. Answer the phone, hang up the phone if you want to talk to somebody. Volume up, volume down. Change the channel, don't change the channel. Go to FM, CD, or whatever the hell you want to go to. Fog lights on, fog lights off. Put the AC 120 volt, activate it on, activate it off. You want to do burnouts? Hit that button. Hit that button. Hit this button. Hit that button. Hit that button. Hit this button. Whatever you want to touch, it's in here. Hit this button if you want right there. It's four-wheel drive. USB auxiliary right there. It's got a lot of cool features in this truck, guys. It really does. Factory harness for your, I think your brake, or whatever you want to call it. Interior here, my little detail when I come here. Lucky penny down there for you guys who are all about luck. Me, I like to be luck and skill, hopefully, a lot of the time. But yeah, it's a really cool truck. We'll do the backup camera. Ready? This video's getting way too long, so I gotta cut it quick. Here we go. Check it out. Ready? Start it up. Starts up good. Get the heat blast. It's pretty chilly out. Ready? Boom. So the backup camera is incorporated into the rear view mirror, which I absolutely love because it doesn't take away from anything on the dash, and you know, you can still have, when you're backing up, you can still use your music or whatever you want to do when you're backing up and not have that, you know, go into any kind of crazy switching lenses. Let's pump up the hood. Let's pump the hood. Check it out. Ready? So under the hood, we're packing a really cool engine here. Okay, if I can find the damn hood thing. Can't get my hand quite to it. Oh my God, my hand's stuck. Hold on, guys. Golly. Oh God, these are tough to find. Sorry for the whole, oh my goodness, I'm losing my mind today. I can't grip. All right, there we go. Sorry for the video, guys. It really is. It's choppy. Super clean engine bay. Like I said, I go to the extent of making sure everything, all brand new. When I get my vehicles inspected, as soon as I get them arrived, I conduct a build list with them, okay? I drive every vehicle from 1 day, if it's brand new, I don't need to make notes, up to 5 days if it's used, and I'm continuously making notes during the time that I'm driving it based on what it needs, whether it be inspection, mechanically, cosmetically. So new inspection, new oil change, fluids are good, all topped off at the right levels and stuff like that, and there's the engine. So I'm gonna close this right up here, guys. Hope you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. This is Mark with the 2013 Toyota Tacoma SR5 4.0 liter. Hit me up, subscribe. Hope you like the video. Peace out. See ya.